Hello everyone, welcome to the Python from Scratch series. So in the last video, we have discussed about the basic of Python. And now in this video, we'll know about the variables in Python. Okay, so variable is like a box that stores something. Okay, it can store a number, it can store a word. Okay, it can store anything. So a box is what's a variable. So in math, like when you type x is equals to 5 means x holds the number 5. So if we see these example that we have in Python, like I'm taking age 10 and name is equals to Amit. Okay, so I've created these two simple Python variables. Now age and name is like a box that are holding these values. One is number type and another is string type, but the type is not defined here. So how Python is going to interpret that which type I'm providing? So that's where Python is different from other languages. Python is dynamically typed. So when you assign any value to the variable, it internally automatically dynamically interrupt the type of that variable. So let's move ahead towards the Google Colab notebook and let's run these variables. Okay, so I have taken all these four type of variables where I have the number type, I have string type, I have this float type and the boolean type. Okay, if I execute this, so I think it will be able to execute successfully. Yeah, don't no error. Okay, now let me print them one by one and let's see if in my environment these variables are accessible. So if I print age, yeah, it is able to access it. And now if I try to run all of them once, print name, height, and then my boolean flag is active. Yeah, so it can access all these variables. So that's how these variables works. Now in any language, when you create a variable, you follow some standard while creating those variables. So similarly in Python, we have some correct format that we use. It must start with a letter. It can have numbers and underscores. There should be no space or symbol like dollar, at the rate, hash. Okay. And the most important, the variables in Pythons are case sensitive. Okay. So if you compare name with the name, so they are not equal because the first one has the n starting letter in capital and the other one has in small. The Python is case sensitive language. Okay. So below are some good and bad example of the variable that you can create. Okay, so let's understand now numbers and math in Python. Okay, so like other languages, we can perform different math operations in Python as well. And in Python, it is very simple to perform all these. Like in this example, I've taken two variable a and b, okay, and I've assigned them a value. Now I'm able to perform plus, minus, multiplication and division operation easily. Okay, now there are other operations as well that these one we have discussed, and now we have power operation as well, and we have remainder operation as well that we can also perform, and there are many other that you can use. Okay, so now we will move ahead to the Google Colab and we will run and perform these math operations. Okay, so let me paste the operations. Yeah. Okay, so I have all these that I have shown you in this slide. Okay, I have this a variable and b variable and all these operations. Okay, now if I execute this, you will notice, yeah, it is able to perform all the operations and it is able to perform the power operation as well as the remainder operation. So that's how we do the math operations. Now I will show you how you can take input from the users and then you can use that value and store it in your variable and then print it. So in Python, we use this input to take the input from the user. So let's move ahead to the Google Colab and let me show you how we can do this. So let me create one more code section and let me write my variable and then input and then my message, which is what is your name here. And then the other variable age that I'm taking so that I can take different type of also. Yeah, in this we'll be taking the age and now finally I'll be printing both together. Yeah, so this is the syntax. I think you all must be aware about the syntax where we concatenate string with the variables that we have. Okay, now let me execute it and let's see what happens. Okay, so now it's asking me my name. I will input the name as Aman and then hit enter. Then it is asking my age because we have provided two input. Okay, so now you can see it's printing hello Aman, your age is 29. So that's how we take input from the user end. So that is all about this video. In the next video, we will be discussing about the conditional statements in Python. Thank you.